and this is our story. So the name of our project presentation this morning is Panameños, Quedan, and Oscuridad, which in English translates to Panamanians left in the dark. So again, my name is Rebecca Preach, and I'm an electrical engineering consultant on the project.
My name is Katie Mills, and I'm a civil engineering student for the project.
My name is Tyler Fincher, and I'm also a civil consultant.
I'm Josh Wilginen, I'm a mechanical consultant.
And my name is Alex Barrow, I'm an electrical consultant, and we are engineering. So here's a map of Panama. The star in the middle is Panama City. We were about 3 hours east in Quedan, a small indigenous community of Embera. And we were there to take some survey data and also survey the community to see if it was possible to put in a hydroelectric generator for them to replace a diesel generator. So in our village, there are about 120 homes, about 500 people, and currently they're using a diesel generator which produces about 15 kilowatts of power, which only about 60 homes are connected to. So they're looking to reduce that. Also, you can see from this picture, this is a typical home that we're running electricity to. It's stilted with a palm frond thatch roofs and all open. And currently, like I said, they're getting about 15 kilowatts from a diesel generator. When the system was put in about 16 years ago, diesel was only a couple bucks a gallon, like $2 a gallon. Currently, it's near $5 a gallon, and everyone connected to the system has to put in for diesel, and this is only about 9 hours a week that they run electricity. So, to give you an idea, 15 kilowatts can really only power about 10 hair dryers, 15 irons, or about 150 100-watt light bulbs. So it's not a lot of power. When we got to the village, we first met with the cacique, which is the village chief, and he kind of gave us a new perspective of our project. I remember one thing I'll never forget is the first meeting that we had with him during our first night there. We were in the dark, and he had this candle jar. And one thing he said that I'll never forget, he said, "It's the 21st century, and we're still living in candlelight." And so that kind of gave us a new scope for our project. We really just wanted to embrace this community and work with them. So we kind of adopted this Peace Corps mentality of hombro a hombro, or working shoulder to shoulder with them to accomplish what we then found out was their dream, not just something we were supposed to do.
Great. So one of the most important things that we did while we were down in Quedan is we actually took some community surveys to figure out who our clients were and what kind of services we would be providing for them. So the most important information that we found out is that many of the families live off of subsistence farming, and a lot of them do farming on the side. And a lot of the males in the families do artisan work, whether it's woodworking or other types of services. The women do jewelry, they do weaving and other sorts of things that they try to provide to the local larger communities to the sides. And all of the families had to have multiple jobs to create extra incomes for their larger families. And so to give you an idea of how much our average family was making per month, they're making about $150, and that's with $1 Balboa, which is the Panamanian currency, being equivalent to $1 American dollar. So after doing our community surveys, we found a vision for the community, and it was really incredible what we found out. So as we were speaking with the community members, as well as the leaders, they told us that the most important thing that they needed were two things. They wanted electricity for their medical clinic because they can't run after hours, so if someone gets severely injured, they have to try to find one of the two people that own vehicles in a 5-mile radius to take them to the nearest village, which is about 20 minutes away, that has a hospital that runs after dark, which is about 6 p.m. on most days in Panama. And they needed refrigeration for anti-venom and other medications. But we also have our children. And the children have no electricity in the schools, and one of the most important things that still sticks in my mind is speaking to some of the 10-year-olds and the 12-year-olds that were telling us that they learned about computers and the internet through their teacher telling them about it. And going to a tech school and learning something like that after being plugged into cell phones and computers every day, and you want to check your email every 15 minutes, it's kind of crazy to think about actually having to learn about the internet through someone else telling you about it. So this was something really important that we wanted to get across, because as the children grow up, they try to go out into the country and go to university, and they're so far behind in technology because they don't have electricity that the community feels like they themselves are literally being left behind. And so it's really important that we provide that opportunity for our children. And the last thing was that it also provides an economic stimulus for all of our families so that they can work in the evening times to produce an extra income.
Our team also spent a lot of time on the river, Periati River, which flowed from the mountains and into the village, which was a great relief from the Panamanian heat, so we enjoyed living on the river. One of the waterfall sites was close enough that we were able to carry in a theodolite and conduct our transit stadia survey, as you see in the picture here. This site there was a feasibility study conducted by Tim Burke, a Peace Corps volunteer, and therefore it was the focus of our survey. Later on in the week, we learned about these 4 other mysterious waterfalls, and so we made the hike up there, which was much further and a much muddier journey. But we had to rely on GPS data because it was too far to carry any survey equipment.
So the first site that had the original feasibility study is one we call Cascada Canyon, which means small waterfall. It had a total head of 2.1 meters, a flow rate of 969 liters per second, and that yields a power potential of 7.2 kilowatts. That was the nearest, so that's the one we did the survey for. And on our journey for the waterfalls, the most feasible site we think that we found is one we call Island Falls. It's a set of 5 different waterfalls all near each other. That's a little farther, it's 3.4 miles from the village. It has a total head of 22.86 meters, a flow rate of 450 liters per second, and that one would give us a power potential of 16.8 kilowatts.
Okay, now that you guys have a little bit of an idea about what hydropower is from the team before us and us, they talked about a turbine and generator, and this is just an overall scope of what both of our teams are trying to design. You have first the upper falls, or wherever your fall starts, you have an intake, and that intake is going to pipe through a penstock water down into your turbine. And from your turbine, like the previous team said, that spins a shaft that goes to the generator. From the generator, we'll construct power lines or dig trenches in the ground to get the power from the site to the community, which is approximately 2 to 7 kilometers away, depending on the site that we choose.
If you're interested in learning more about our project, we will be in Gilman 320 for either Block A or Block B. And who knows, there might be a possibility that you can create your own generator. Via Bua, which is Embra